Welcome back to the series number 1, EverTastic. Give me another 10 episode more CS stars of the Nintendo Switch. Welcome to it. So, last time, because we just took down this monster, which will take place at the Aephorul's workshop, is where we just enter. And of course, we have the help with Rashawn to start doing some more few upgrades with Beast, as we see what he is now. Because, yeah, now, it looks because Beast is finally ready, so he is fully buffed up and all, so we just have him as a party member. So we go ahead and check on him. Well, yeah, so there he is. So we have Beast as our new party member. So we're going to get use of playing one of Beast's fighting skills or whatever he got coming up on his sleeve. So we'll keep him in company. So I really think that we should change up the order. So I think I don't need Zale's support for this. So let's just put Zale back and bring back Rashawn. Yeah, so he'll be put in good use for us. So yeah, now let's get to know better at playing Beast, alright? Because he is brand new to his party. So we are getting something that auto save. So there's a lot of mystery going on around here. So let's get to solving the obstacle or whether it lies within. Alright, so we get to go out and see whatever it is we're dealing with. So without further ado, let's go solve the obstacle right now. Okay, so we'll get down from this. Take this balance. And we only got here 3 of these enemies to clear. So let's go using Boomerang. Alright, so we only got here is 3 of the enemies we're dealing with. Alright, that's it. Keep going. Well, actually, we got here is 3 new enemies we're dealing with. Alright, very good, Beast. So Beast just blocked 18, not bad. Okay, so we want to go and try out Power Smash, see what happens. But actually, can Elbow Drop deal all enemies? Okay, but it can only deal 1. Wait, hold on. What is going on? Woman's fight for target, curing the KO, stated and healing slightly. Okay, well, we're not doing that. No, let's hold on to that later. Let's go use Elbow Drop. Okay, well that's insane. Okay, well that hurt 99. That attack do increase up more. Alright, well we still got this in the bag. Okay, so let's see what we got going on with combo. Alright, so we like to go try out Moonrock. Okay, so we got here 2 of those Scots we're dealing with. Alright, good teamwork, good effort. Alright, so that got hurt in 47. And it did drop 2 rare items. So it did drop 2 onions and 1 diary. Well, actually, hold on. So I think we're going the wrong way. So let's head back and figure out whatever it is we're trying to do. Okay, so we can look at what's going on there. Okay, now there's nothing we can look at right now. So we're here now in the Sacrosanct Spires. Look at whatever mechanic we're looking at, because there is so much to do around here. Because just solving obstacles and getting to places whatever we need to be at. Okay, so I just slipped. So we're gonna go again. So let's just take the balance. So I just saw what Beast just turned into, because he just turned into some wheel. Okay, and yeah, of course, I mean, he just go climb with his sluggish body. Okay, so how are we doing this? So okay, so we have to grapple that. Okay, so there's a time limit going on, so I think we gotta move quick. Alright, keep going. Okay, now approaching to what's above. So there are some few other enemies that we gotta clear. Hold on, wrong button. Okay, so let's go for Crescent Art. See how much will that hurt. Alright, and we'll try out Evidence. So how much will that hurt? Okay, come on, Rashawn. We need to do a heavy amount of damage. Alright, well, 24 isn't so bad. Okay, so let's try Power Smash, see what happens. How much will that hurt? 103? Okay. Okay, so we can just step up and fight. So, okay, now that got hurt in 67, not bad. So, we'll keep picking up more stuff. And as we look up, there's a chef we need to go right after. So, let's get down from that. Alright, well, we still got more to climb. Okay, so we're gonna grapple this. So let's go take it to the other side. So we're gonna open the chest. So we just found another sapphire ore, which will hold on to it. Okay, well, there is a mysterious threat lurking from above. Rubber Costigan. You seldom leave your post. Did something happen? An undefined group had managed to break it from the seal. One of them had used Songster's magic. What? But how? We were told that they couldn't leave the dome. I saw it myself. It showed a glass vessel moving. Oh, hee hee hee. What if it was shattered? Things are getting interesting for once is all. And I'm thinking maybe I should have handled him. A little trap perhaps? Yes, swift action may be preferable here. Preposterous, but code clearly stated that anyone may attempt. Silence! The triumvirate of eminent, reign supreme, and I, Astaric, eminence leader. You will not question me. I apologize, great illuminator. A rechatter. Deal with the intruder. With pleasure. Hee hee hee. Okay then, so we just got a cutscene with the 3 new spectators. So we are going to the hunting field, is where we're going. Okay, so I don't know if I can reach over there, so let's try grappling this. Okay, so I think we gotta still keep moving. So we'll move down this path. So there's 11 we can mass. Okay, and there were gonna be 3 other enemies that we gotta put a stop to. So I think this one is called Owl Assassin. Alright, so we'll get our boomerang out and get back to deflecting. Okay, so it looks to me like we don't have enough MP. Okay, Beach, you got this one. So why don't you take down the Scott? Come on, really? 37? Come on, that's not doing enough. Okay, so let's go for more Arcane Moon. We'll see how much will that hurt. Okay, so if everybody's using telepounce. Okay, keep going. So we'll get some more free HP. Okay, so we only got one left. Alright, very good focus. Alright, and that do go 158. Alright, and we'll make sure that we go take some rest. So, cause I know we are low on HP and MP. Yeah, so I really think that we should take it easy. So let's do some more cooking. Okay, so that go restore 50 of the MP. Alright, well it shouldn't be too bad. So we only got here 23 of the fillets. Okay, so it says that, so this here is yakitori shrimp. We're cooking. Okay, and for the mushroom soup, that go restore 40. Okay, well let's do more of this mushroom scramble. We can still cook more of those. And we got here the one that says parfait. Alright, so we'll cook at least one. And I think we're all done now. So let's see. Alright, so we got full HP and MP. We're good. So let's go mess with this lever. And we'll go mess with another. Okay, so there was going to be a booby trap there. Okay, so it's this rechatter. Light fish in a barrel. Hee hee hee. Let us out. Afraid I can't do that. Repine gal. The glass one sure is odd. You heard her. Free us or else. Hee hee hee. Well, else what? But sitting in a triumvirate of eminence that have remained unchallenged for centuries. You think you lowlifes have a shot at replacing us? We've been through worse. Hee hee hee. Better get through this. To the gallows that they go. It's all the same in the end. Hee hee hee. Okay, so we just took the low ground. Alright, so no, we'll keep going with more crescent art. Okay, and everybody's using more telepounts. So Rashawn will block 25. Alright, and we'll keep going with more Arcane Moons. So will it damage more? Okay, so one enemy on the right got eliminated. Alright, so that dude go 158. Alright, so we'll push this out. And figure out where we're going. So you hold on a sec, hold on. Now before proceeding, I want to make sure that we don't go miss anything. Alright, just making sure. Alright, well I'm just checking my surroundings to make sure that we don't go miss any chests. But we should be fine now, so let's just carry on. Okay, so there was another booby trap there. Okay, and we do left two of both mushrooms. So we got both sides left to right. Keep going, go faster. Okay, why more telepounts? Okay, so let's go drop the Eve again. So that got 150. And now it's the enemy's turn. Okay, so let's do more elbow drop. I know we're good with that, so let's go again. Okay, that's not dealing enough. It's not dealing enough damage. Okay, Bellers, you got the one down south. Okay, please build a heavy amount of damage. 48, not bad. Okay, so let's keep picking up everything. And we got here is another puzzle going on. So I think we got it to bring the box up to the north. Okay, so we'll start by pushing this. and this get pushed up to the north. So we'll start by climbing up in there. Alright, and we got here is still more of these berries we can pick up. Alright, so we'll take this balance and figure out what's going on. Okay, so there's a person trap. Unintelligible. It soundproof barrier. My magic can't break it. This one's not a cultist. Might be able to help if we can free him. Okay, well let's go look for a way. So there's this lever over there. And I can't tell how I'm capable of reaching sky high. It's impossible. Oh, I see now, I see, okay. So I think we were supposed to take the drop fall and then go mess with this lever. Okay, and now we're trapped. And it's up to Sarai. Not fooling me twice. Here, hoping the release of mechanism is this way. Alright, so we're just flying solo, so yeah, now we are still playing with the Sarai again. So we can no longer play Zale or Valier at this point, but just only Sarai as our main character. Okay, so can we make it over there? I don't think we can. Well, let's just carry on. So we'll start by messing with this boss over here, and we'll start by pushing this. Get up from that. Oh wait, so there's a time limit going on, so let's hurry up. Okay, so that go open the way. And I don't see what V6 can do, whatever is flat on the surface. Okay, so we pulled down this lever. So we figured what that's gonna do. Okay, so there's this puzzle we gotta solve. So let's see how we do. Okay, so we're just memorizing. Okay, well that was way too easy. Okay, so it looked to me like we're just memorizing. Oh, which one mashes. Now the tricky part is that I just don't see a way how to, if I'm capable of reaching further to the other side to get that chest. So that's strange. So we'll just pull down this lever and free the others. Free at last. Thank you, benevolent strangers. My wind magic can help you to escape the gallows. Here. Okay then, thank you. But the code compels me to leave the spires, but I will not forget this death. Say journeys. Okay, so he's out of here. And I still wanted to get back to figure out how I'm capable of not reaching to get that chest. So how is that so tricky? Okay, well no, let's just try one. So how do we get that chest? So can we take this fall? Alright, that'll work. So we did find here the sapphire ingot. We'll hold on to that. And then we'll take this fall. Alright, so we'll still keep moving. So it's up here. And we get something that auto-save for this. Okay, so we are approaching because there are going to be 3 other enemies that we gotta clear first. Alright, so we'll keep going with more Moomerang. So we can get deflected on that. There's only just 3 other enemies we're dealing with. But then we should be fine now. Okay, so I think I'm going with another telepounce. Alright, so let's go with more Arcane Moon. Okay, so one enemy on the middle got annihilated. Okay, so we can each take a minimum of points. And keep giving it all. Alright, so that got hurt in 80 freeze. So we're all good. And we just level up super quick. Nice, alright. Okay, so let's take a look for value. So what can we give to value? Okay, you know what? We can give her more of his MP. Okay, and for Sarai. Okay, so we have more of her magic defense, increasing more. And for Zale, you can take some more MP. So I have more of 15. And one of Rashan magic attack needs to increase more. Okay, so Beast needs to get some more mana. So he only got his 13. Alright, so we just pick up here one of his eggs. We'll hold on to that. In case we wanted to cook scrambled soup right out of it. What? Actually, I think it was just called mushroom scrambled. Okay, so moving down to south. Well, actually, wait a second. Now, so how do we got out of the hunted fields? Are we going the wrong way? Okay, well that's just taking us into strange direction. I did not know that was going to be our exit. Yeah, because we instantly just head down southwest. So we were supposed to be back here. And there's this chest we need to go mess with. Now first and first, we got here is 2 of those owl assassins we're dealing with. So we'll keep going with more boomerang. Alright, so we wanted the boomerang to go completely fast. Okay, why hurt 42? What the heck? Alright, so we want big heavy amount of damage. Why 87 damage? It got 90. Okay, let's just use that advance. Now I know that owl on the right is about to get annihilated. Okay, so let's go for the attack. Well, I mean, I only got 1 HP. So let's just deliver the final blow with the crescent art. So that got 170. And we'll go open to see whatever it is we get inside. So that there is a plasma blade. Okay, so now I think that only get equipment on Zale. Okay, so what does the plasma blade do? So it says it's so sharp it emits a faint sound. Okay then. So we should probably equip that. And we can move southeast from here. Did you kill them? Not quite. Hee. What do you mean not quite? They managed to escape the gallows. How? Our prisoner had been freed. Burlot! Oh, my ascended eminence. The traps are all working, but the assassins on their team have reflected the like I had never seen. I'm sorry, there was nothing more I could have done. We went through a lot of trouble to capture Verloc if Verloc won't do anything. He lived on the code. His attempt at challenging us has failed, and forced he is compelled to exile himself from the spiders. The others are still coming. What then? We defend our tiles. Hee hee hee. Okay, so we just got out of the hunted field, so now we are heading north to west. Alright, so we're heading back to the Sacrosanct Spires. Is where we're heading. Okay, so this here is the same old tile we saw. Okay, so what to do here? Okay, so I think we gotta go mess with this mechanic. Okay, I'm gonna be so bad at memorizing. Okay, well that seems wrong. Oh, okay, so I think we got one wrong, so we only got 2 left. Okay, so if we get 3 wrong, then it's over. But I don't know nothing about this, so we'll just gotta keep messing up and try it again. Okay, I don't think I was paying close any attention enough. Okay, that seemed wrong. Okay, so that do match right. And the last one is both cloud and the moon left to right. Okay, so we just started by creating ladders. So we'll go uprising. Okay, and we go stand on this? So wait, so how could it be 2? Okay, so I think we gotta start by climbing and start taking the, hold on, so why is there an enemy there? Okay, so what we got going on with combos? Alright, so I really want to try out more Moon Rock again. Okay, so that got 168. But that's not dealing enough damage anymore. Beast, come on, I thought you were supposed to be strong, so how in the world are you not dealing enough damage on these guys? Alright, so we can get the elbow drop on this Owl Assassin. And we'll go with more E. Alright, so that got 153. Alright, so let's go using Crescent Art again. Okay, that's good timing there. I always wanted to hit it 87. Okay, so we keep climbing up some more. Well, actually, hold on. Now, before uprising, now I want to make sure that we don't go missing anything beneath the bottom. Okay, well, I just thought it was going to break through. Well, let's not worry about that right now. So let's just carry on. Now we got something that we're dealing with, so let's get down for that. So I went out to, well, actually, hold on, so I think I know. So I think we gotta push this to the bottom, and then what? Okay, well, nothing's happening. Okay, so how are we supposed to get it down? Okay, what the heck? It's not going to fall down. So can one of you two go to your predictions? Okay, well I can't use Sultan's Amulet. So what the heck is going on here? So what exactly are we supposed to do with this ball? Oh, I see now, I see. So, I think we gotta get those. We gotta get these two to stand on it. So, we need the spear and the character to stand on it. Okay, so we're gonna push down this. Alright, so one of the spear and one of Valerie can stand both of our pressure plate together. Okay, and this gonna take us all the way down to this new area. Okay, so there's nothing going on in this entrance, so let's just hit the downfall and go fight more enemies. Okay, so Valerie don't have enough MP, so we're just gonna have to just go for it. Alright, back on her in 68. Alright, so we'll keep going with more evidence. Yeah, well, we know that's not going to deal, the evidence is not going to deal enough damage. Okay, so I think about using spin cut. But no, I think we gotta swap some character. Well, actually, no, I think that beats us up next. Alright, go for it. Okay, so we drop 26 damage. Not bad. Okay, so we get the credit on all of these guys. So 2 enemies got annihilated. We're doing just half fine. Alright, and we'll go for the finishing blow. So that goes dealing 56 and we should be half good. So let's take everything we need. And we just found here the crystal web. We'll hold on to that. And pulling down this lever, so we get to the rise upward and see whatever that is. Okay, so we'll put the crystal egg there. Okay, so that did trigger something. Now, there are 2 other treasure chests we can't be forgetting. So, where did that take us? Okay, so there's an elevator? No, hold on. Can I go back down? There's something else we're missing. Now, how in the world are we supposed to get over there? Now, that's something I want to know. Okay, so, it looks kind of tricky. That looks a little tricky. So, how do we get over there? Oh, right, you know what? We could take the drop fall right here and then go get that chest. So, we did found here is a spike mesh armor. Alright, well, that's something we cannot be forgetting. So, we just gotta make sure that we keep a lookout for armor. So, will that work on Valerie? Okay, well, it does. So, it says it's 30 miracle of technology. Okay, so he'll have more, but 97 defense and 96 of the magic defense. Okay, so that should stay on for her. And we'll take the draw fall, start another battle riot, and give it all. Alright, so we'll still keep spamming more Arcane Moon. And we'll just go with one of the attacks. So, actually, you know what? I think it's time to swap characters. So, I really want to keep using Sarai for this. So, let's use more Venom Flurry. Yeah, so we'll take a respite with the Rashawn. Because we have not used Sarai in a while. So, if everybody uses Spin Cut. Alright, very good timing. Alright, well, these guys must be almost done. Okay, I thought it was gonna hit me. Okay, you're done for. So the enemy only got 70 HP bar left. Okay, so it's finally over. So we'll go pick up some more stuff. get the chef. So we learn a recipe called Champion's Omelet. Yo, okay, that's hype. I like Champion Omelet. Okay, so I think we're going the wrong way. So let's move south. Okay, so we take this elevator up to thin air. And we get pushed all the way up to the heights. Okay, so you know what? I think we are going to take a rest spot right here, guys. So we just got something out of autosave. So we're just going to be fine right here. So I believe in that time I see the stars. So we'll probably see what that live further at the entrance. So we are about to approach those free organizations, whatever those guys used to be called. Because I think these guys were the triumvirate, whatever it is they used to be called. So we're going to have to see what lies on the other side. So that's something we're going to have to stay tuned on next series, guys. So you don't go anywhere, and you will be staying tuned on the next series. So you guys come up and take the time to tune and watch this episode. So if you're enjoying the series, want to see more Sea of Stars, be sure to leave an EverTastic, like, share the video, and subscribe. If you do subscribe, remember the notification bell so that you'll be still updated and notified to when my news and awesome videos up the way. So that's about it for Sea of Stars. We'll be picking more on next one. So take care, guys, and I hope to talk to you on that video.